Hello everyone. Welcome to Happy Science Meditation Seminar. I'm Bob Imai, Minister of Happy Science. Thank you for joining us today. Firstly, let us recite Prayer to the Lord together. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord, Alcantara, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this plant of love earth. Protect us from all evil, and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you again for joining us today. Today we are going to study the stress-free living again. And today's subject is Feel the Miracle. At Happy Science, the structure of the teaching is centered around the teaching of effort. Even so, everything has another side. No matter how hard you try, every day based on the teaching of effort, some of you may not be able to get yourself out of your own troubles and hardships. The cause will most likely come down to just one point: the feeling of self-protection. Are you focused only on protecting yourself and structuring your way of thinking based on that? I'd like you to examine this point. However, within this instinct to protect yourself, unfortunately, there is an element that actually makes you unhappy. One of the aspects that creates this instinct for self-protection is self-justification. Most people look to outside factors for reasons to justify why they are hurt and suffering. The reason could be directed at the environment, historical and world factors, like the words and actions of others, events, social conditions, the situation at work and family problems, like those between parents and child. Some external reasons will surely be found. You will come up with a couple of excuses. Another example is when the instinct for self-protection changed into a strong sense to attack others. In terms of personality, this is often seen in rather confident and determined people. Such people do not have victimization mindset and think, I've fallen victim. Rather, they have a mindset to conclude, he hurt me, or I failed because of him. So it's his fault, not mine. As a result, they bear a strong resentment toward those to blame, detest them, and become furious to get even. This leads them to become obsessed in ruining other people. People with rather weak personalities tend to self-justify to protect themselves, but those with strong personalities, conversely, tend to attack and blame others. This is because their own failures and misgivings will be excused if someone else is the culprit. By blaming someone else, they believe that the cause of their own suffering can be resolved. Thus, there are instances of both looking inward and outward to explain unhappiness. Nonetheless, in either case, when we really focus on the cause, we arrive at a key point: the instinct for self-protection. At Happy Science, we preach the teaching of self-reflection. So please think carefully of whether you have an excessive instinct for self-protection. You most likely have such feeling. In truth, that is a real cause of your sadness and sufferings. As I mentioned earlier, since hardship arises from a sense of self-protection, as long as you are trying to escape your suffering, you won't really be able to free yourself. So, please simply let go. And please let go of blaming others and blaming yourself. Please accept that the situation happening right before your eyes are meant to happen. Let's take illness, for example. Not many people will intentionally try to get sick. You often get sick when you are least expecting it. There are many cases of illness, including neglecting your health, a lack of exercise, too much stress, and poor nutritional balance. When we can resort to such worldly explanation, in fact, there is a good reason as to why you get sick. Illness manifests because it is necessary. In other words, illness manifests because it is necessary for your age and circumstances at that time. In the world of religion, you should think that the problem arises because there is something essential meaning behind it. Therefore, please don't be so quick to come to a conclusion. The problem is manifesting for a reason. So just humbly accept what has appeared before you. For example, it's okay to individually make an effort and try to fight the illness when it manifests. There is a rehabilitation process and various other efforts you can do to get over your illness. However, accept the fact that you become sick without repelling it. Please accept that this issue has manifested during this point in your life. Please know that there is no coincidence in this world. In addition, not all problems can be solved the same way you do with your tasks at work. When you humbly accept your problem, a path will certainly open up. People fall ill, but there are actually many important things to learn from being ill. For example, it may be telling you that your mind and body are unbalanced, that you are overconfident in your abilities, or that you should have another look at your family relationships. They may also come to understand the feeling of others better or be able to view their work with a different perspective. Given that this could be a case where the illness is something necessary for your growth, becoming ill cannot be considered completely unfortunate. And please calmly meditate on it. Please stop making decisions. You must not make any hasty judgment. At this time, please do not make any decisions about whether the problem is right or wrong, improving or deteriorating, or is something to abandon or to take. Because the will of the great universe is working and providing you with the issue that you need now. It is important to humbly and quietly accept the meaning. Everyone tends to think that it would be good to sell straightforward success without any problems in life. But the reality is that there is no one person who is born on earth with that type of life plan. There are many pitfalls throughout your life, but you cannot be told about them in advance. When you fall in the pitfall and land hard on your bottom, please look up the sky. You need such kind of experience several times in your life. If you don't get over that period, you will not understand the real you, nor will you understand the feeling of others. You may think you are seeing the real shape of the world, but in reality, you are not, as long as you have not gone through that period. That is a moment you are able to see something for the very first time. All alone, you will notice things such as how much people have given to you and supported you, how much you have overlooked the assistance of others and noticed that things that you have taken credit for are actually things you shouldn't have. When you are surrounded by such immense feelings, you become one with the power of the great universe. I have called such feelings of selfishness and self-preservation. Everyone has such self-indulgent feelings. However, just abandon those feelings and simply accept the misfortune and unhappiness that has happened to you. You will need such magnanimous capacity with you. When you cast off or throw away the feeling of self-protection and live in one with the will of great universe, the path to salvation will suddenly open up. Therefore, please stop floundering and quietly accept your situation and become one with the will of the universe. Then you will be saved. Become one with the great universe and gratefully accept your workbook of life that has appeared in front of you without blaming others, your environment, family, work, or the government. When you accept that this problem is appearing now because it is necessary for you, you have already become one with the will of the great universe. And through this, you will be saved. First, entrust everything to Buddha or God, and entrust everything to Alcantara. This sentiment is important. Dear Lord, my suffering is by no means the fault of others or a mistake on my part. Neither is Buddha trying to be malicious. My suffering is here to teach me the meaning of life in this world. I would like to accept it and be enlightened. That's why, Lord, I trust in your will. So please stop struggling. Stop making decisions. Quietly accept your suffering. When you accept it, the rising power will come from within. You may now be thinking that you are suffering in the port of hell, but it will actually make your soul stronger. In many cases, your suffering is a great mercy that will transform your soul into the true gold. It will occur when you become one with the great universe and yield yourself to it. Now, let us practice self-reflection on self-protection. Please look back your life and try to find the features of self-protection. First, the cause of suffering will most likely come down to just one point: the feeling of self-protection. Are you focused only on protecting yourself and structuring your way of thinking based on that? I'd like you to examine this point. 2. One of the aspects that creates this instinct for self-protection is self-justification. I am right. That is not my fault. That kind of stuff. 3. Another example is when the instinct for self-protection changes into a great sense to attack others. Okay, first, let us recite prayer to Guardian and Guiding Spirit. Prayer to Guardian and Guiding Spirits. My Guardian and Guiding Spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and the shield of courage. Every day may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this I give my thanks. Now, please begin. Please end your self-reflection. How was the self-reflection? Could you find the mind of self-justification or mind to attack others? Now let us practice becoming one with universe. We are going to practice meditation to become one with universe. Please follow the guidance of Master Okawa.
Let us conduct meditation on becoming one with the universe. Please straighten your back. Gently close your eyes. Now, consider your mind is round and abundant. Your mind is round and abundant. Picture a big, full moon inside your chest. Visualize a golden full moon. Your mind is the center of your soul. The center of your soul is called the mind, and it is located around your chest. Now, into this shining full moon that you picture in your chest, concentrate all of your soul. Focus your soul on this full moon. Gather all your consciousness into this ball. You are the full moon itself. This full moon is now going to move out of your body. You are moving up through your throat and face. And now you are moving out of your head, just like the moon rises up on the horizon. Imagine that the full moon is floating right above your head. This full moon is moving up to around 1 meter above your head. Now you can see yourself sitting below. You can see your body meditating down there. You can see the top of your own head. The small body of yours is sitting below. Now the full moon is going further up. You can look down at all the other people in this room. This full moon is going out of this room and going up higher and higher. It goes through the ceiling and roof, 10 meters high, 20 meters high, 30 meters high. It is going up higher and higher. You are able to see the town below. Below you, the country view is spreading. If you look back, you can see the city at a distance. Gradually, the whole shape of the country is becoming visible. You begin to see the islands surrounded by blue ocean. Your soul goes up faster and faster. 3,000 meters, 5,000 meters, 10,000 meters, and higher. You can see China. You can see Korea. Now you can see Southeast Asia, Australia. That triangle shape over there is India. You can see the earth is revolving. Africa that you saw on your left is now approaching beneath you. And you can see Europe and the American continent. Now, you are able to see the outline of the earth very clearly. It is a big ball, the blue sphere. 70% is water and 30% is land. All continents are shining on this blue sphere. You are now moving through the stratosphere and already reaching outer space. If you look down from space, the small Earth is revolving below. The blue Earth is covered by clouds here and there. This is the planet where we were born. This is the planet that we love. On this planet, we have spent many years of soul training. Now, take a good look at this Mother Earth for a while. This is the first stage of the meditation of oneness with the universe. Now, we are moving on to the second stage. You are no longer such a small thing as the moon. You are growing big. You are expanding bigger and bigger. If you look at your body, it looks transparent and rapidly expanding. Your transparent body is becoming incredibly huge. The earth looks so small, just like a ping pong ball. Now you can see the sun over there. There is one shining planet, and that is Venus. The sun is burning red. If you look around, you are in the middle of dark space. So many stars are shining in this dark space. Your body is getting big even faster. You see stars flying away downward very fast. That is how fast you are getting bigger. Your body is expanding at a tremendous speed. Now you can see the whole shape of the galaxy. It is rather small. It looks like a cluster of grapes, and that is the galaxy where we have been living. Your body is getting so big that the galaxy is inside your body, and you feel that the galaxy is your heart. The galaxy was originally the heart of God. You see other galaxies and nebulae are getting absorbed into your body. All star clusters are parts of your body or your internal organs. However, your body is becoming even bigger. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The galaxy that looked like your heart is now so tiny, and you know it is nothing but a tiny cell of your body. Your body is expanding greater and greater. At last you can see the outer limits of the whole universe. You have now reached the end of the universe. Your body is turning into the universe itself. You are the universe, and the universe is you. The whole universe is you, and you are the whole universe. In this universe all live. In this universe all die. All live and die, and all die and live. In this universe, all reincarnations occur, and all stars and planets are born and die. As humans have reincarnation, there is reincarnation for stars and planets. Stars and planets are born and perish time after time. On those transient planets, various creatures live and die. Humans live on one of those planets. We are leading transient lives on the planets which come and go. We are living in the grand design of God. You are the universe. The great universe is you. Now, it is time to go back. The important mission is waiting for you on earth. Your body, that has once become one with the universe, is gradually shrinking. The galaxy that looked like a small dot is becoming big, and again it looks like a cluster of grapes, and it becomes your heart. Your body is getting smaller and smaller. You are shrinking so fast, and star clusters are growing bigger and becoming visible. The galaxy is getting bigger. You are getting sucked into the galaxy. Now, you can see the solar system. The sun is burning red on your left-hand side. You begin to see the Earth. The Earth is approaching very fast. Now you are above the Earth again. The blue Earth is revolving right in front of you. You see clouds below. Let us move down to the ground through the clouds. You are descending from 10,000 meters high to 8,000 meters, 5,000 meters, 3,000 meters, 2,000, 1,000, 500, 300, 200, 150 meters high. You see buildings below. The buildings are getting closer. 20 meters, 15 meters. Your physical body is inside the building. You are entering into the building through the roof. You can see yourself from the ceiling. That is your physical body below. It is such a small body, but with this body, you are training your soul in this lifetime. Let us continue our soul training inside the body again. Please enter your body. Gently open your eyes.
Thank you, Lord. How was the meditation? Master Okawa's teaching is the love of God, which is trying to make you happy. If you can become happier, that is a proof of love from God. Please study the truth and put it into practice. Once you recognize the love of God, please try to share it with others by giving the Kyoten, the Book of Truth, to the people around you. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'll see you next week. By then, goodbye.